Hi, I'm George Nordhaus, and welcome to the very first Monday Morning Markets Monitor, our monthly webinar that's going to help you make a lot more money out of your Monday morning participation. Well, today we're going to talk about how to display the Monday morning markets on your website, but it's going to be a lot more than that too, because we'll kind of give you a refresher on what Monday morning markets is all about. With me as presenters is Al Diamond. Al's the president of Monday Morning Markets. He's also the president of Agency Consulting Group and one of the best and most well-known consulting organizations for the insurance industry. And then Val Jordan, who's president of Agencies Online, and she's going to tell you a little bit about how you can even make Monday morning markets better. So let's go forward.
The Monday morning, I'm taking a little time here just for a second because there's some of you that are new on this and haven't seen it, so I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I am going to do this though. I will take a look at, I mean, show you very briefly the fact that we do have the Monday Morning Market website is up and running and all that good stuff. And we do have a sentence up here that says, when everybody boosts, everybody wins. Well, that's another story that we want to go back to. If you have new people or you want people to understand what's going on, please feel free to listen and look at these. We have the 5-minute video, then we have a 20-minute one there, and or 30, excuse me, 30, I think it's longer than that, the long video. And then here is the video of the webinar that we did a couple of weeks ago, and it really is the best thing to hear. So if you have any new people, please feel free to go on in there and give them that. Have them listen. If they're going to listen to anything, let them listen to that. We won't go into this for how it works because I think all of you understand the difference there, and we won't do that because, but the big thing that I think that we all need to understand is that there is one SMP. The SMP is the specialty markets provider who is a general agent, wholesaler, and so forth. And the concept is to get the information from them or do a video from each of theirs, one SMP for each coverage, and put it on your website at no cost. So you know all about those things, and we won't talk about that, and we won't talk about territorial today because we don't have time. But all of you, each of you on this has already signed up for a territory, and it is yours, and we're not going to put anybody else in there as long as you utilize it. And so I'm still on the home page, and I know you can see this for yourself, so I won't dwell on this at all because we're going to go forward into different kind of a presentation in a minute. You know the videos are on there, and there's a 1-minute overview I do, and then now some of these SMPs as we go forward here are going to have their own videos, and that's fine. I'm not trying to look for credit here to record all these, but when we say video, we mean voice over sound, and I mean voice over or slides, kind of like we're doing now, except I won't unplug myself like I did there. Okay, and then in here there are some good ones that I think you'll like to see, but we're going to dwell on this in just a few minutes more when Alan Val talk to you about what's going on. But we do have the websites here. This is a Vermont website that is really done well. This is live. I mean, it's live to the extent that it keeps on going. See on her front page or their front page, they have that. And as you scroll down on their front page, I think this is great. They scroll down and you're going to see and I'm not touching it incidentally, you're going to see their unique exposures, and that's the specialty thing. So when they click on that, up comes the specialty thing. There's the specialty program that you have. But what we're going to do, and she, the woman, Darlene Porter, she motivated us because she did so well with this thing. All of a sudden we said, oh my gosh, those are the things that we kind of got to do. So I won't spend any more time on that because you'll be seeing it later. Here I would like to suggest that you go into some of these other websites. Now, this one also is live. This is an AC Monday Morning Markets. Each of these agencies is using a lot of creativity to use this thing. They have a deal that only goes there, and they click there, and it's Monday Morning Markets. Anyhow, we'll be going over some of those for you, and I won't dwell on them right now. Here's one of our agencies in Beverly, Massachusetts. Here are some of them that you might want to see, but we will go over those on your agency specialty package in a minute. But please feel free to click on any of those and look in to see how these do. We have some of of you on a line right now, which is nice. Okay, we have the agency dashboard. Now, Al's going to tell you about that in just a minute. But what I am concerned about, what we are concerned about, we want to make sure that each of you listening here and all of our agencies have the agency dashboard. And well, Al once again will tell about it. And on the agency dashboard is something called the agency specialty package. We want to make sure you all have that. So I'm just cautioning you or reminding you that if you get a chance, please, please call us. Make sure that we have this because we'll get it all going. As we've talked about before, this is new, and we're all working very diligently. Al is running it out of his offices over in New Jersey and Cherry Hill, and his people there are on this thing just constantly. But as Val has suggested, we need enhancements. I mean, we have to make enhancements, and she helps, but that's another story. But we are making a lot of enhancements, and we're going to tell you about some of those things today, and that's, again, you'll hear more later on. So essentially, you're going to be hearing about the dashboard, and then, of course, I'm going to be telling you about the agency specialty package, and that's the thing that you all have, and that's the end of that. So I'll get out of that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go to the next slide here, and get to the, what's going on here? Just a minute, just full screen here. Get the next slide up, and it is going to tell about Monday morning. So let's go back to the basics, and let me have Al, who's one of the most experienced consultants in the insurance agency business and has been for 40 years. He's going to tell how it works. Al, what is it?
Thank you, George. Monday Morning Markets is a brand new attempt to contact our agencies around the country with their prospects through programs that are being offered by program managers throughout the United States. These programs have been around for a long time. More than 50% of the premium written in the United States is now written through program business, but most of the agents in the United States have no access to it unless they happen to stumble across it. I get at least 30 or 40 emails a day from program managers trying to prompt us to use their programs as if we were an agency, and I'm sure that many of you get the same. But here, what we're doing is we're embedding over 700 specialty markets onto your website. Those markets will include our featured programs. For you SMPs that are listening in now, that's your programs will be the top ones in the listing, and we'll have videos that George was alluding to before called PKVs, Product Knowledge Videos, that will be available to anyone who goes on your website. If they are interested in any of the featured product knowledge videos, any of those programs, or any of the other 700 programs that are evolved by Rough Notes Insurance Marketplace, when they click on it, they will be referred to you. An email will come to your agency saying that this person is interested in this program, putting the ball in your court to contact them. We give you, as an agency, home territory exclusivity. What that means is that we'll only give Monday Morning Markets to one agency for every 200,000 population in a territory. So if you're in a large metropolitan area that has or millions of people, there may be multiple agencies that have it, but only a few. If you're in smaller territories where one county or multiple counties are less than 200,000, you could be the only one in 5 or 10 counties that have Monday Morning Markets. There is no exclusivity to where you can market. You can market your territory, your county, the state, or the country if you like. And that's the other exciting thing about Monday Morning Markets that Val Jordan will address shortly, is that we will help you market, and we will actually market those products in our featured programs for you. Very exciting for the SMPs because they will have marketing coming without additional cost to them, to everybody in the country for all practical purposes, and for our appointed agents, we will market those featured programs for you in whatever territory you want. The special programs are featured, and the marketing support will come to you, and most importantly, at least during all of our initial stages, this is free to agencies because we want this to be evolved to as many as 1,600 agencies covering the United States, and we're making a quick and very good start to it. We'll have a couple of hundred agencies before the end of this month, and then we'll blossom that out to 1,000 agencies in a fairly short period of time. So for SMPs, this gives you a terrific reach. For agencies, this gives you to market desired programs to people in your areas for whom these programs will fit. For instance, we have a real estate program. We will market to all the realtors in your area on your behalf. And it isn't a single marketing program. It isn't one hit. What it is several, a full program over as many as 1 or 2 years to get you in touch with those people. So that's how Monday Morning Market works. We have special programs. We have 700 coverages that become available to you, and we'll help the agency market all of those programs.
People ask me, thanks, Al, that was perfect. People ask me why you do this. Why do you go? Why do you have people on the? I went too soon there. Why do you have videos on our website? What's the difference about videos? Will you explain that? Why we do this sort of thing?
Well, sure. First of all, more people are tuned into videos now, as you can attest by my children and grandchildren and wife, than they are to any other medium. Videos work. You have many more capabilities using our specialty coverages with videos and without them, and seeing and hearing something is a much better way of integrating it and allowing your prospects to reach you. That's the reasons that we do this.
I've always believed in them, and I had a big fight early on, and I guess I kind of still am with Phil Tucci was helping me, and Al, and they said, "You better make those videos short." And I said, "Well, I know people can't concentrate very long on videos, but on the other hand, here we're telling about some specialty markets that people really don't understand. And if I were, say, a real estate agent, and somebody's telling me I need Arizona missions, I think I wouldn't mind spending 5 minutes or 8 minutes or something learning about it. And from the agency standpoint, there are so many videos on so many coverages, as we will eventually have here, that the producers in your agency simply can't know every one of those accounts. Your staff can't know. And so, at any rate, we're kind of compromising on the side of things. Al, let me do this now. Let me make you the presenter. I want to show them the dashboard and exactly what happens here, if I may do so.
If you all see my screen, what you see is the Monday morning dashboard for a sample agency. So if you are an agent registered, when you log in using your unique password, the one that you designed for yourself, this is what you see. You'll see the top of the Monday morning dashboard has tabs called Embed Code, Email Developer, and Help Me Embed. This is the first step for every agency to get involved with Monday Morning Markets. After you register, you need to embed our code, and there are 3 ways of doing this. If you want to embed the code yourself, we'll give you that code. If you're knowledgeable enough to do it, God bless you, I am not. However, most of us who don't know how to embed code have an email developer. And what we ask you to do is give us the email developer's address, and we will send the code to that email developer. And if you don't have an email developer, if you don't have a webmaster, we'll even help you. All you do is hit the help screen, and our own webmaster will be in touch with you. Now, there's an additional cost of this, about $100 for his time, and he will embed the Monday Morning Markets onto your website. Now, this is really important because I'm going to show you another shot. Our webmaster is designing a new widget that will do this in one step. The widget will go onto your home page. It'll be a picture, and that will be an attractive way of attracting people to the specialty coverages section of your website, which is Monday Morning Markets. When they click that picture, this is what they're going to see. They're going to see our featured programs, real estate agents and emissions and so on, agents, errors and omissions and so on, and then they will have the ability to search Rough Notes or to view all of Rough Notes' specialty coverages. And with that, they will have access to 700 programs, and if they hit the Contact Me on any of them, either the PKVs, the product knowledge videos, or in Rough Notes list, they will be directed directly to you, and you have the opportunity for a new contact, a new customer relationship, and a new sale. This is very exciting stuff. Frankly, it's a little bit technically beyond me, but our webmaster assures us that this works, and we look forward to every agency on Monday Morning Markets embedding our code so that they can start doing this. And in a little while, Val will come in and explain to you how we will actually either help you market or market all of these for you, depending on what you want to do. Now, going back to the dashboard, you can edit your domain name here. You can show your statistics and update your profile. And then you can also access your PKVs and programs. This is a specific reason, because in this section you can remove either the featured videos or any of the non-PKVs. These are all of the other 700 programs. If you don't want them, for instance, there may be some people who don't like abortion clinics or who don't have any actuaries. If you know any actuaries, you'll know that they're all weird people, some of my best friends. And you'll be able to remove them so they won't show up on your screen. But we also have the Rough Notes Insurance Marketplace on your directly on your dashboard, and you can access your specialty package. And if you click that, you have a whole list of things that you can do to help understand Monday Morning Markets and sell these things to make yourself more money. George?
Well, I'll just take it from there, Al, and I will show them this specialty package live. Let me make myself the presenter again, and I will, I hope I'm the presenter again. Good. Can you see my screen as an agency specialty package?
So far, we only see how to display Monday Morning Markets on, there's an agency specialty package.
See it now?
There it is. Yep.
There you go. Okay. Well, at any rate, the agency specialty package is your working sheet. And once again, now we've had some other people join us, and I said early on, and I'll say it again, there are two things we want you, well, a number of things, ways that we want you to communicate with us, but one of those ways is certainly, do you have your dashboard? Are you familiar with it? Is it working? Can the people in your agency use your password so that when you go into Monday Morning Markets, you get your login, and there you are. There's your dashboard. If you don't have that, let us know. And if you don't have the agency specialty package, please let us know. And I won't go down this list here because I'll just do it relatively quickly here, but this is what we're going to be talking about. This is what the program today was all about. How do you best utilize these things? How do you use them on your website and so forth? So we showed you this Holden agency before. It's still live. And the reason I wanted to show you this is I want to kind of challenge everybody, because we love the ability to talk and to pass on good things that people are using. Holden's been very nice for us. We have about 5 branches. It's really a good, nice, good agency. And they're showing what looks on their site and how it works. There, just for those of you who hadn't come on yet, this is, see, I'm not touching it. That's somebody else. But that's coming down on their home page, and there it is. Well, that was a good idea. That kind of motivated us. So we went on down here, as I will go down to you. Each of these agencies below, and they're all pictured now, they have a different approach, and this is what we wanted to show you. Here, for example, is the Walton King agency. See, they have Monday Morning Markets when you click on business insurance. You know, frankly, we want to do something a lot better than that. I mean, a lot more visual than that. And that's what we want to learn. But that's what you see when you go on their website. And you know the rest of the stuff, so I don't have to show you that. Here's a gentleman in Westland, Michigan. Again, live. You can see the way they've done it there. Come on, come back. Okay. Anyhow, They're using full page on those. It's quite an interesting approach there. I like what they've done there. Yenny James Insurance in Kansas City is kind of unusual. They have kind of a full page of this, and I like what they've done here. And look, it gets, well, this is live. See, I'm not touching it again. Here's their specialty and other insurance lines. Look at that. And then they start on the videos. Now we want to have 100. I don't know what you're going to do, Yenny, when that comes up. But everybody's doing it differently here. And what we wanted to do today is to challenge you by having you look at your agency specialty package. Conklin and Kraft is over in Hackensack. They had a new one, way they did it. And again, see, they came up with that. But once again, there's no limitation to what you can do. Bain Agency's out in North Dakota. Bain helped us. We filled North Dakota. We don't have any openings. It's a small state. But they're very, very up on this. And they use the trusted choice thing on the top, whatever. But anything is helpful. Appleby and Wyman, I showed you about them before. They're in Beverly, Massachusetts. Been with us for 8 years. Friends of ours, and they have specialty insurance that's on their website. That's kind of an unusual way to put it. I'm not sure how long we do it, but when you go in there, you get that. So I guess the whole thing is what we really want you to do is to think positively. Now, there are a lot of stock photographs that you could use on that first page. And I'm primarily talking about the top there, you know. Here are some of them that have been recommended to us at no cost or whatever. They're not very expensive. I bought a couple of them. I'll show you one I bought for $35 in just a minute. Here are just various. What we're trying to do is challenge you. I can't go into the details exactly how to do that. Al can on some, and he will tell us about some of the enhancements that are being made. But here's here's various wording that can be used down here. Here, if you're looking to how to search markets and maximize them, we show you how to do that. We show you, and we've already seen that a number of times, but what I wanted to show you here, if you don't have the coverage available, you would go, of course, right to the insurance marketplace, for which we have a link. This is a video that's live, but I won't take the time now. That's Walt Godowski. That isn't on the, but Walt Godowski's president and CEO, and he shows how insurance marketplace is used. Now, that's another very interesting. Now, we have a number of marketing ideas. There's going to be a lot more. Those of you who know me and have been working with me, this is my thing. I really like to do it. Here's sample emails for your customers and sample email use. Somebody calls in and says, hey, I want the accounts liability. What can I do? But I can't get on the computer. We send it to them. You know, it's easy enough. There's a jillion ways you can do that. But now we're coming out with something brand new, and I'm going to have Al tell you what it's all about. We've been thinking about that. I mean, knowing we were going to do this all along, but now it's coming. Al?
Well, thank you, George. This is what I was talking about before, the marketing of the products themselves. Having the products available to agencies is terrific. That's passive. If someone visits your website, they can look at the product. If they need it, they can access you. However, the real money comes in if you are given specialty products like our featured programs and then market those products. Those are something that you can certainly do on your own, but I'd like to introduce you to Val Jordan, who's the president of Agencies Online, and this company specializes in doing this already, and they've been doing it for years, and we've challenged them and asked them to perhaps do this for Monday Morning Markets featured programs as well. Val, you've responded. How does that going to work?
Thanks, Al. Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure for us at Agencies Online to work with Al and George to be the marketing arm from a materials and implementation standpoint. It's one thing to have a specialty market, but if you don't have a systematic way of marketing to that market, then you're wasting your time, your dollars, and you'll get very frustrated. So what we do at Agencies Online is when we create a marketing campaign, it includes snail mail, email, buck slips, posters, brochures, flyers, Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, you name it. And again, it is all developed around that particular marketing niche. If our clients need help with prospects, we have the ability to be able to present them with leads that they can then target in snail mail campaigns. And then, of course, if they are cross-selling or introducing this particular market to their existing book of business, obviously you would use your email. So the bottom line here is that we're taking all the guesswork out of it. You don't have to think about it. All you need to do is say, this is my specialty market. I would like to get a marketing package that complements that market, and Agencies Online will develop it with your colors, your brand, and work with you to get it deployed. So we're very excited, as I said. I look forward to getting any kind of questions if you so desire. The bottom line is the materials are going to flip back to your website. So if, in fact, you are having these videos put on your website, then we would want to make sure that the materials themselves foot back to your website so it supports, again, your marketing efforts. You never know where the consumer is going to come from, so you need to be prepared via multimedia opportunities. So, Al, I'm going to shoot this right back to you. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of me at Agencies Online. It's ValJordan at agenciesonline.biz, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks, Al.
Thank you, Val. Thank you, Val. And I'm going to pop it back over to George so he can wrap it up. But we promised you that it wasn't going to be a long one today. George?
I didn't promise you I was going to screw up on the recording on my headset, though. Okay, well, you guys have been patient. But I want to, while before Val leaves, before we quit telling you about this, she has over the last 8 years since we've been doing this, developed marketing campaigns. Are you guys ready for this? For 200 different niches. I mean, it's unreal. We don't want to show it on here. We don't want to bore you on here. This is something else, but it really is unreal. One other thing you should know, we are talking to the SMPs. Some of them have marketing materials. Some of them are better than others, of course, but they are going to provide us with a bunch of marketing materials and guidance, and I'm going to talk to each of them and see if I can get them to do a co-op with you. How do you like that? Let them handle it, part of it. I never did ask Val. Val, I'm not sure you have one for actuaries yet. I'm sure not. There's only Al's going to take care of actuaries. Okay.
No, actuaries, are an interesting breed, and all we have to do is be real analytical in what we do, and it would be fine. So no problem.
If anybody can identify him. Okay, good enough. All right, well, listen, here's the last part of it here before we quit now. We're going to provide you with the Monday Morning Markets Monitor. It's going to be on here. The one today will be on here next week, but I'm going to also send each of you a recorded copy of it, and each of our registered Monday Morning Markets agencies, and that's a whole other story. And then at the bottom down here, how to update it and all that. I won't go there now. I wanted to show you this before we quit, guys. This is a new thing. It's difficult. What we're really doing, if you step back from it and look at it, what we're really doing is we're changing a delivery method of the agencies. I've been working on some emails to agents to send to their customers, and one of them says, anything GEICO can do, we can do better. And the copy says, no, you can't. Yes, we can. No, we can't. Because we can, because we have all of these markets and they don't. That kind of thing. But to make this successful, and because it is new, we're going to have to work with each other. And I appreciate the fact, and I'm asking you in advance, please, if you can help us, please do so. But how will you help us? Well, go ahead and get this on your site. Help us. Feedback, that's what we really like to have, and I know you heard that so corny and all, but specifically, what I would like, this is a picture, incidentally, I bought for $35. That's pretty good, isn't it? I can use it anywhere. I just want to tell you what the price of pictures was in case you didn't know. But anyway, what I'm going to get to, and this is the end of it, is that when everybody boosts, everybody wins. If we could get you to go to other agencies, not your competitors, but friends of yours, and tell them about this, that'll help tremendously. If we can get you, if you're a part of an aggregator, to go to them, yeah, love it. We're going to do that too. If you can, but big thing is, if you can go to your favorite SMP, your general agent, your wholesaler, program manager, whatever, and tell them about this. That'll make our sales effort, because we're going to start selling now next week. We haven't really done that yet. We just used these 3 or 4 on here to get the thing going. So we are going. Everybody boosts, everybody wins. Please do that for us, and I greatly appreciate it.